Can just one book change your life? Well, this one might. Let's talk about it. In this video, I'm gonna talk about my take on the book Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. I must say this book is one of the best books that I've ever read in my entire life. And just like a little secret about the book, it might be the reason why I started re-uploading on YouTube. Or it might be just like the thing that got it easier for me to re-upload on YouTube again. In this video, I'm gonna share with you my opinion and my ideas that I got from the book. This book is mainly about helping you to get out to the world and start spreading your information and knowledge and start to share your information and knowledge to everyone around you and to the world. Now, one big idea in the book Show Your Work is that no matter how expert or how much amateur you are in some subject, you can share your information and your experience with this subject, because there's an important role in this whole idea of sharing information and knowledge, especially if you are an amateur in this topic. Because if you remember when you are in school or in high school or in a class that you learn some subject, sometimes your friend can explain the idea or the information better than the teacher himself, because the teacher or the professor in university, so to say, is an expert in this topic, and he has learned this nearly 20 or 30 years ago. With your friend who got the information like just right now or in this class, so to say, the information are new and he know how to think about this stuff at this moment, and he's an amateur in this topic, so he can share the road to know the information easier, and especially more easier than the professor himself. Another big idea in the book Show Your Work that I want to talk about is, in today's world, if you don't show your work, you're just mainly hiding it. Hey everyone, here's Oman, and as you know, in this channel I share my experiences and my knowledge as a medical doctor. I already made a video about my review on the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and also my experience and journey and transformation story with bodybuilding. If you're interested, I'm gonna link them down below. Now, back to the video. So, we were talking about the book Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Anyway, where was I? Oh, okay. So maybe this book made it easier for me to go back to doing YouTube and re-uploading my videos and sharing my experience and knowledge. One big thing in this book that Austin Kleon refers to is the hoarding, or just like getting everything and information and knowledge with you and not sharing it. After a while, it's going to be just like compiling stuff that you own over each other, and it's going to be rusty. What Austin Kleon says in this book or suggests is that you need to share your information, and by sharing your information, you make a use of your information and knowledge and experience. And that's a big thing in today's world, because if you don't use the information that you know or the experience that you have just like accumulated during your life, the whole thing, the whole experience and information gonna get rusty, and you sooner or later gonna forget about it. So the best thing that you can do is to share your information with everyone and your experience with the people who needs them. So let's take, for example, my video on the iPhone 16 Pro Max that I did like a while ago. The people that are going to buy the new iPhone, they need to search for people who had an experience with the phone, so that they can make up their mind and take the decision that they need this phone or want to buy this phone or not. Because without this, the people will have to buy the phone, spend like, I don't know, 1 or 2K to just like know the experience of it and what's good and bad about it. 95 or 99% of the experience, you can get it from the experience of others and the videos or the information that others have already shared with you. So my key takeaway here is that you need to share information with everyone around you and share the knowledge that you have gained because without that it's gonna be hard for everyone. And that's gonna take me to my next point, and that is, if you share information and share your knowledge and your work with everyone, just like little bits and pieces of your work with the people around you or on the internet, people gonna know you faster and know who you are. It's like a selling factor or a selling point for you. People can do this. They just can go Google your name, and everything that is related to you is gonna pop up on the Google search, and they can know who you are. What do you do? What do you do for a living? And what is your work? What is your experiences? What is your skills? And sharing information and talking, and just like getting to the idea that you need to talk about what you know and share the information that you know. This whole sharing your information thing gonna help you in other fields that you did not know that you can get better in it. What I mean by that, and what I precisely mean by that, is the skills or the soft skills that you can gain by talking to, just like to say, like to the camera right now, just like I'm doing right now, and also typing, or just like sharing with a group of people around you the information that you know and the experiences, because by that you're gonna grow your soft skills. And soft skills, believe it or not, in today's world are a big selling factor for everyone who is trying to evolve or just like get better in their job and their, so to say, field of expertise, so to say. And one final thought that I want to share with you is to be authentic. When sharing information and your work, try to be authentic, because people love the authenticity of other people. They feel connected with them, and that makes it easier and more believable. Because in this book, you can see that Austin Kleon refers to the people that want to be the famous guy pretty much easily and fast. And Austin Kleon in this book shares the thought that you need to be authentic with your work and with sharing your experiences and information. And I couldn't agree more, because authenticity is something that you can't like trade, you can't buy, you can't just make it up. If you're authentic with your people around you, with people that consume your content or your information or your experiences, people gonna believe you. And this trust factor is a big thing nowadays, especially we are having a lot of people that sharing everything, and they can talk about anything, and you can't know if they are being authentic about it or no. So authenticity is a big thing, and I would pretty much emphasize the importance of being authentic in everything you do. Now, before I close this video, I want to share this sentence from the book Show Your Work by Austin Kleon, and it says, "In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, and you can't find your voice if you don't use it." So if you want to learn something, the best way is to learn it in front of other people and share your process with it, and share what you love. Because if you love something and you share your experience and your learning process with it, the people who love the same thing will find their way to you. And people can't find you if you don't let yourself to be findable. And remember, process can be messy, but it's okay to be an amateur. Everyone is an amateur at some point in their lives. See you in the next video. Peace.